Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the long-awaited updates from Team Cherry, the developers of Hollow Knight, Silksong. After years of speculation, silence, and countless memes about the game's release date, we finally have confirmed news, straight from the creators themselves. As of August 2025, Gibson and William Pellen, the co-founders of Team Cherry, have broken their silence in interviews with outlets like Bloomberg and IGN, giving us a clear picture of what has been going on behind the scenes, and most importantly, the release date for Silksong has now been set for September 4th, 2025. Let's break it all down. For years, the Hollow Knight community has been waiting anxiously. Since the first announcement of Silksong back in 2019, players have speculated about delays, possible development issues, and even whether the game was still alive. The lack of communication from Team Cherry became a running joke, with fans posting memes about the endless radio silence every time a Nintendo Direct or Xbox showcase passed without news. But now, in their most recent interviews, Gibson and Pellen have explained exactly why the wait was so long, and the answer is refreshingly simple. According to Team Cherry, there was no major disaster, no controversy, and no hidden setback holding Silksong back. Instead, the small indie team was simply having too much fun adding content and building new ideas into the game. In his Bloomberg interview, Gibson explained that at one point he had to force himself to stop sketching new designs. He said, "If I don't stop drawing, this is going to take 15 years to finish." That single quote really highlights the creative energy behind Silksong's development. The team wasn't delaying out of obligation. They were delaying because their passion kept leading them to expand the game further than originally planned. Both Gibson and Pellen emphasized that they love working on Silksong, and in many ways, they could have kept adding even more. But eventually, they had to draw a line in order to finish. As they put it, "You can't keep expanding forever. At some point, you have to release the game." This insight is important because it directly addresses the speculation from fans who worried something had gone terribly wrong. Instead, it turns out Silksong was always moving forward, just at a steady, meticulous pace, fueled by creativity rather than deadlines. Another important detail from these interviews is how Team Cherry handled the years of silence. When asked why they didn't give more updates, the developers explained that, as a small indie team, they didn't want to spend time on marketing or PR that could distract from actually making the game. They admitted to avoiding Reddit threads and YouTube discussions because they didn't want to get caught up in speculation or community pressure. Instead, they focused entirely on development, wanting the surprises of Silksong to be revealed naturally once fans finally play. This approach explains the massive communication gap that lasted for years. For the community, it often felt frustrating, but for Team Cherry, it was a deliberate choice. They believed that staying quiet and working hard would ultimately deliver a better experience, even if it left fans in the dark for a long time. The most anticipated moment came on Thursday, August 21st, 2025, when Team Cherry sat down for a major official interview addressing the so-called radio silence. During that conversation, they confirmed that there were no tragedies or disasters, just the normal challenges of indie development. They admitted that, looking back, they understood why fans were anxious, but they stood by their decision to keep updates to a minimum until they had something meaningful to say. So, what can players expect now? With the release confirmed for September 4th, 2025, Silksong is set to arrive across multiple platforms, continuing the journey of Hornet in a brand new setting. Team Cherry has also confirmed that their plans don't stop with the launch. They already have ideas for post-launch content and updates that will keep players engaged for months and years ahead. That reassurance is exciting because it shows that Silksong isn't just a one-time release, but the beginning of another long journey for the Hollow Knight universe. For fans who want to revisit Team Cherry's history, there are plenty of earlier interviews available online. Some cover their Kickstarter origins, localization efforts, and the struggles of staying independent. But what makes these recent August 2025 interviews stand out is their openness. After years of silence, Gibson and Pellen finally addressed the community directly, putting an end to rumours and confirming that Silksong is not only real but ready. This whole situation is a fascinating look at the difference between indie and AA game development. While big studios rely on frequent marketing updates, hype cycles, and trailers to keep momentum going, Team Cherry decided to take the opposite approach. They worked in silence, avoided spoilers, and focused entirely on polishing the game. Whether you love or hate that strategy, the fact remains. It has kept fans invested for nearly 6 years after the initial announcement, proving that the Hollow Knight brand is strong enough to withstand even the longest of waits. So, as we approach September, the countdown is finally on. After years of memes, speculation, and community jokes about never seeing Silksong, players can finally mark their calendars. September 4th, 2025 will be the day we step back into the world that Team Cherry has been quietly building all these years. What do you think about Team Cherry's approach? Do you respect their decision to stay silent and focus on development, or do you think they owed fans more frequent updates along the way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Hollow Knight, Silksong, and other major gaming stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.